What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Pat Bernard, aka the Gobbler, aka Pat from Ambler, and a lot has gone on in the last 48 hours. And to start you guys off, um, I'm going to be your head host moving forward for the attacking third. And with that being said, um, just be flying solo for the time being. So, but guys, I just want to get that out of the way. Well, let's get into what happened prior to 48 hours ago. And before I do that, of course, my man Daniel Barry always checking in with all the shows here on Digital Philly Sports. He says, "Hey everyone, thank you, Daniel. What happened in Mexico? There was a meltdown. The Philadelphia Union got welcomed into the woodshed. The Philadelphia Union got a beatdown, got waffled. They gave up a touchdown for casual Union soccer fans. It didn't look good. And now they are no longer in tournament for the Coffee Camp Championship. That was a sloppy play by the Union. What happened out there? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. This Philadelphia Union team didn't show up. They got waffled. They got cooked. And now, is this a good thing that the Union got cooked like this? Are they just trying things out for regular play? Is that what they want to focus on? Because if that's what they want to focus on is the MLS regular play, then I'm all in. Because you clearly saw that this team was cooked. Or they are just playing possum this whole ride, and they're just going to focus in, like I said, on the MLS regular season. And I have a huge problem with this Philadelphia Union team. If you were trying to really seriously trying to win this game, and I'm just trying to make the excuse that you're playing possum because you had a rain out on Saturday. No excuses. You had a rain out. You should have been ready to go. And you weren't. This team was not ready to go. Matter of fact, they just late, like I said, kudos if they were playing possum on Tuesday. had me fooled because this team got outplayed by Pachuca. Salmon Randon. Samuel Randon puts a hat trick up. A hat trick for Pachuca. Within, for a while it was 1-0, great. And then they just start burning them and burning bad. Ed Hartman checking in. What's up, Ed? He goes, attitude, my friend. All right, thanks. Um, yeah, Pachuca really, really took it to him. And like I said, Simon Randon, he just, again, it was the penalty kick. Him just being a playmaker. Just being a playmaker. Just cooking Glasnost. Just cooking them. He cooked them. Then they want to find the back of the net. He was open down in a crowded area. Just outplayed this team. First 3 points for Pachuca. Oh, sorry, there I kind of froze a little bit. There's a lot of bad to take away from this team. A lot of bad. CTH is in the house. What's up, CTH? The ownership doesn't care about winning. No, the ad. Oh, Altitude Stadium. My fault. Higher up than the Mexico City. Yeah, Ed. It is higher up. My man Dave Arnold. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up, Gobbler? What's going on, Gobbler? What's up, Dave? What's up, buddy? Yeah, and it is a lot higher than Mexico City. And thanks, Ed. Like I said, this was embarrassing Tuesday, and there's really no excuse. There was a rain out here Saturday. We all saw it. It was thundering here if you lived in the Philadelphia area. It was bad. They tried kicking the ball, as what I've heard from one beat reporter. They were kicked the ball one time and called the game with man. I don't know what's going on here. You can only use the fatigue line for so long because this team looked cooked. So, like I said, was Jim Curtin just having these guys lay down? Or did they just lay down in CONCACAF and just want to focus in on the MLS regular season? I don't know. But that was an embarrassing performance. And I want to know from Union fans, how you feeling? Are you happy? There's now they can just focus in on the MLS play until the League's Cup pops up around. I think somewhere in the summertime. Or you upset that they're not going to be able to? This was a double elimination game and nothing. Oh man, CTH. Whoa, CTH. Jim Curtin should have been fired by now. Wow. CTH, you, my friend, are firing on all cylinders right now. I'm at least giving it one more year. I'm giving him one more year. And like I said, it's CONCACAF. But he's got to make. And let me ask you, CTH, look what he has around him. It's pretty much the same roster from last year. Who's stepping up? Who? The defense schemes from Current, I'll give you. It's kind of like the same from last year. But where's the playmakers at? What playmakers do you have? You haven't got a win yet. And I know a lot of Union fans are out there going to an extent, are going to blame the referees, and I get all that. The referees around here haven't been the sharpest. But you gotta control your destiny out there. And again, I imagine they're gonna hit the road tomorrow, fly down to Texas. Now I'm hoping they went from Mexico City to Austin, Texas, and kind of just bonded and really worked on some craft and some things because they need to come up with something. And maybe CTH, I don't say fire, but you have to hold them accountable. But what can you said it earlier, the ownership. The ownership don't care about winning. And it's crazy. Like, so you guys know me and Diego here for Edge of Philly Sports, we cover a lot of their games. Their practice fields look phenomenal. So that wasn't free. But, like you said, you can add to this roster and you make these minor moves, these minor league moves. That does what for this team? What has it done? Worrisome. Worrisome. Worried a lot about this franchise. But yeah, I want to know from Union fans: are you happy with the move that they lost? So you can just focus on regular season play because they're going to spend a little bit of time on the road. They're going to go to Austin FC, then they're going to go up to Portland. So it's going to be a little while before they come back to Subaru Park. And we need to know what kind of Union team are we going to get back? What are we in for? I think if they could just focus on one competitor, one team, not have to play two teams, and again, I've covered this team. I've covered this team, and I've talked with Bedoya, and I've asked him. I said, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew fatigue was going to wear out on this team, and it has. It has. Bedoya looks cooked out there. They need help. They need all the help they can get. Where's the again? You guys think he needs to adjust the lineup? What do you guys think? What can Jim Curtin do? Do you think he was just trying new things out? Me and a coworker of mine, Lou, we're talking. We were talking about this. Maybe Jim Curtin is just playing possum. Maybe he's just trying things out for Austin FC. Okay, but why lay down like that? I mean, a touchdown, really? You guys even? I mean, I saw some frustrations on Carranza. Glazos was getting cooked out there. Cooked. Andre Blake was in the net, and he looked like he got outplayed by Juan Simone Rondon. He got outplayed. And then he gave up the touchdown. He was the guy between the pipes. He looked like he was frustrated with the defense that was in front of him. The lack of defense, rather. It was a lack of defense. And it's sad. I mean, Pachuca was just making plays, getting creative, just completely fooling this Union team. My concern is, does Austin FC use that as strategy against them on Saturday of how to beat Andre Blake between the pipes? Does opponents use that as leverage? Just as some advantages? I'm going to think so. But this Union team needs to get together. CTH, do you have anything positive to say? Come on. Come on, CTH. He's been one of your better productive players. Stop it. Ooh, it sucks. Come on. Don't think of the chest hairs. Come on. It's mind-boggling, though. To me, you can't. I mean, look, if you want to go the UA route, there's a lot more problems in UA. Again, this you said at the beginning of the show. The union can only get by what they have. Jim Curran can only work in the shop with the tools that he has. He's not going to be able to take a station wagon and turn it into a Ferrari. No, he's not going to be able to do that. You know, but yeah, this team's up on an uphill battle coming in on Saturday. Need to find goal scorers. Need it. Need to wake up. And I don't think they're going to wake up on Saturday. I don't know. Again, like I said, to me, it's all about the travel. Did they just go from Mexico to Austin, Texas, or did they go back to Philly, fly back down? This team needs a bomb. Really needs to practice. I mean, I don't know how much you could practice, but I mean, it's alarming. It's alarming that this team got waxed. This team got waxed, and there was no heart. Look, there was no heart on that field, none. And you guys want to show frustrations, show that they were upset. Play your hearts out. Like, where is that of this team? Where was the soccer team? They were in back of a milk carton. Six goals. I blame Andre Blake on that one. Mitch, he goes, "Yeah, what's up, bro? What's good, bud? That's my man, Mitch, my my main man." But yeah, it just you can't shown lifeless, shown lifeless. And I get it. Jim Curtin was trying new things with the lineup, going to the 4-4-2 lineup, etc. Blah 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 blah. We need, and I get it. That defense looks bad. So I'm just frustrated. Are you guys frustrated? Like I said, maybe I'm just looking at this. Maybe Jim Curran's just playing possum. Maybe he has the Union playing possum for Saturday until Saturday, and they're going to come out gun blazing. But I don't think that's the case. I think this team wants to compete every night. I think they were just outclassed, outdueled by a team that was clearly head and shoulders better than you. Better you defensively. Their goalie was a lot better. Our offense was soft. We didn't score a goal against their offense. I mean, we didn't get to score a goal against their defense. This team, I don't know. Question marks. And I'd be shocked if they come up and they rock Austin FC. I mean, what can Jim do off the bench that's going to make this team better? Because we all know that franchise is not training anywhere anytime soon. A lot of questions need to be answered in the upcoming future. A lot of questions. More questions than answers right now. We don't know what we're going to get on Saturday. A lot of us are disappointed because you can't. Again, and I don't blame Union fans. They only had 5 minutes to play on Saturday. 5 minutes. And this is what we get? Yeah, what he said. We only had 5 minutes to play. That sucked. That was horrible. And you could just go lay an egg in Mexico? No. I'm not going to say that they were playing possum. I'm going to say they were just outplayed. Pachuca had all the answers. Pachuca's the real deal down there. So, but look, guys, let's get into our first sponsor of the show, and I'll be right back. Talk to you a little bit more about this epic collapse from the Philadelphia Union down in Mexico against Pachuca.
All right, guys, let's talk about Cherry Law Firm. If you get hurt at work in a motor vehicle accident, personal injury, or affected by criminal law, you got to call David R. Cherry of the Cherry Firm. Call 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your rights. Again, that number is 610-565-0300. That's 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your right.
All right, guys, I am back with you guys. And again, sad day here in Philadelphia sports as the Philadelphia Union head down to Pachuca to take on this squad and came up with that. That hurts. Nothing. No goals, no nothing. No. Sad. Sad. And I thought this team was better than that. I thought, Yank Kai Wagner and all that stuff was going to be better. They got outplayed. Every one of them. As a team, they got outplayed. It's not good. It's not good at all. This team got outplayed. Bad. Real bad. And what do they do for it going forward? How are they going to handle Austin FC? A lot of questions. I mean, I would love to have been flying that on the airplane heading back. Is Jim showing frustration? Is he aggravated with his team? As he aggravated with the front office, as CTH said. He should be. They don't give him much pieces to work with. Make minor moves. Come out. God rest his soul. God rest his soul, my man Gus. Always complaining about the Union front office never coming out of pocket. And that's going to hurt. And as you saw on Tuesday, it did hurt. It hurt a lot. We need playmakers. Playmakers. Tuesday, there was not a playmaker on the field. We need playmakers. I can't stress that enough. And I'm curious to know how this Union team is going to attack on Saturday. It's real bad, guys. It's real bad of the lack of performance from this team. The 4-4-2. They look weak on the defense. It looked like the team was, again, Pachuca was able to pick apart the Union's offense and really in defense and take them to town. Did whatever they wanted. Again, you see the playmaking from Salmon Rondon. He just outplayed them. Eric Sanchez looked decent out there, being a setup man, being a facilitator. And this Union team just gave you nothing. Not a dogfight. That's what made me think this team kind of laid down for Saturday. And I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope they were trying to give effort of trying to win. But this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable is this Union team. It's really bad. Really bad. But guys, again, I want to hear from you guys who are watching the show at home. Maybe you guys saw something different. Are you guys angry with this Philadelphia Union team? That's the question of the day. Do you thought this was all possible? I'm just trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to come up with a reason why this Philadelphia Union team got shellacked. And I totally understand my son. But yeah, so let's try address another issue. I addressed about the goaltending. I just addressed about Carranza. Just looking frustrated with the squad. I addressed about the head coach. But the defense has got to be better. Again, there was times last year I saw Andre Blake yelling at the defense. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. This team needs to show up. This team needs to show up big time. And it's a painful product right now. But I don't know. It's the order. I think for the Philadelphia Union to win us back over is they got to start collecting some W's. Put together some W's, please. We have yet to see a W, a clear cut W. We want to see one. We're owed. It's time. It's time to get the. And listen, it's like I said, we are less than 3 days away. We are less than 48 hours away from Austin FC and the Philadelphia Union locking up down there in Texas. But like I said, this team is in bad shape. Bad. And like I said, maybe they'll just now, like I said, I know I'm talking out two sides of my mouth right now because, like I said, there is positive of this. They're not going to compete for CONCACAF. That's fine. But this now they can focus in on regular season play. So, like I said, I think they'll lose on Saturday, but I think they'll have a strong comeback against Portland. I mean, this gives you time to get guys rested up. I know there's guys are banged up, and I know there's guys are just flat out tired. The short turnarounds, the short time to practice, the short time to do anything. Getting production is tough. But this team needs to show up on every aspect of the game. And we need to see that come Saturday. We need to see playmaking. We need to see hungry dogs on this Union team step up. Get involved. Get involved. We want to see guys who are really ready right now to rip their hearts out of the chest and find the back of the net. That's what I'm looking for. And look, I know CTH, you kind of ripped on him, but I'm taking Uwa. I like Uwa. He's been giving me solid production. He's giving me a couple of goals. I like him. Jake Galliot, Quinn Sullivan. Again, keep him in your starting rotation. Because you obviously know why we want to keep Quinn Sullivan. And just please give this Bedoya team, give Bedoya just a little time off the bench. Just let him be that spark off the bench. That's what you need him for. Just be that last, because he does have things, Dominic. That's my son here. I just need. Thanks, bud. I just need them to show me some good quality play. Right. I need to see some good quality play out of the Philadelphia Union. Who's going to step up? Who? Like I said, you bring in Quinn Sullivan. Quinn Sullivan, get him started, get him going. The connection he was having with Uwa was nice. Again, with the way Quinn Sullivan can stretch the field, you have him go. You have Uwa, who's been surrounded, getting at the back, finally getting some goals going, building confidence. You bring Bedoya in just to be that late spark, be that quarterback on the field. But that defense might have gotten exposed Tuesday night. That's where this horse is starting to slow down for me. I think they got exposed. I think Pachuca exposed the Philadelphia Union team. I'll talk a little bit more about that and more On the flip side, guys, I got another great sponsor for you guys. Stay tuned. Let's rock them up.
All right, guys, it's time to talk about Sherry's Tickets. Sherry'sTickets.com is easy to use and has no hidden fees. The price you see is the price you pay. Pay less and play more with Sherry'sTickets.com. Save even more by using the exclusive promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. Do not pay hidden fees and save 10%. Why use any other ticket reseller and get those hard to come by tickets to the big game? If you need a more personal touch, give them a call at 610-494-5050. That's 610-494-5050. Sherry'sTickets.com also has great theater and concert tickets that are hard to get your hands on. Remember, do not overpay and save with the best at Sherry'sTickets.com. Save 10% using the promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. You'll thank us later. Sherry'sTickets.com.
All right, guys, I am back with you talking about Philadelphia Union getting ready to head down. Let's look at the X's and O's for a Union taking on Austin FC this Saturday night. And when you look at it, when you look at the team X and O's wise, again, this is where I don't fear Austin FC. I don't. They got defenders scoring for them. That's great, but we know defenders kind of fizzle out. It's not going to be consistent. And when I saw, their game against St. Louis, again, and the one thing I will give Austin FC about that stadium, when they scored, the whole stadium turns green. I think I will give them that. That's got that like Dallas Star green. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really cool. But yeah, we're going to see what Josh Wolf has in store for the Philadelphia Union. Again, you got these guys get like Matt Hedges, a defender who scored off, gets a score through traffic with a nice little head nod, 2-set piece. But in that game, St. Louis was bringing a lot of offensive pressure, just kept on bringing it. But then you had Austin FC kind of, staying their ground a little bit, but then eventually Edward Lowen kind of find the back of the net, gets a penalty kick, and then Austin FC would score right back with a goal of their own, and then it wound up being a 2-2 draw. But so they're having their struggles as well, and Austin FC, I don't know. To me, it's like I said, I looked at their team. It's their same team from last year. You really, to me, don't. You only have one player from last year in double digits. You didn't really have a playmaker. And I know this season is very young and still brand new, but I still think this Philadelphia Union team. I don't know. Maybe they throw down some Red Bulls or whatever. If they come out with the intensity and ready to play, they could possibly still steal one in Texas. All to me this is all about the travel. Did they go right back they go to Mexico to Philly and then Philly down to Mexico, or they just went from Mexico just to Texas? If they did that, I think they have a good shot. Just stay there, have your game, and shoot right back home. But they got to start putting some stuff together. They got to put some stuff together. And like I said, I just need to see this team get hungry. Josh Wolf doesn't scare me. I'm just curious to know what Jim Current could do as far as fresh legs at this point. That's the only bugaboo that I have, is them just playing a little too much, them being worn out from Tuesday's game. And again, CONCACAF rules are a little bit more physical. Those guys down there are a little bit more physical within this team. And like I said, I'm sitting there thinking about this game coming up, and just looking at X's and O's Y's. Again, they only have 3 goals, and they don't have someone who's really rocking the league right now. I'm not terrified of what Austin FC has getting ready to throw at us. I think we're a lot better than them. Um, but like I said, the only thing I think with this Union team that may catch up is the lack of production. You know, who's going to bring you production? Is there going to be fatigue legs? Are these guys going to be tired? Are going to have some tired legs on the field? Who's going to step up? Who's going to be a playmaker? Who's going to be ready to take this? Who wants to win? At the end of the day, who wants this more? Does the Philadelphia Union want it more? Or how bad do they want it? And I think it comes down to Jim Colonel on this one. What's he going to do as far as rotation? What's he going to do different from Tuesday's beatdown? Curious to see. Curious to see right now. Like I said, I maybe this was a good thing Tuesday. You get slapped in the face. It was probably something that needed to happen to this team, a wake up call. This team needed it in the worst way. Again, you're getting all these, like I said. To me, after this though, they can just solely focus in on MLS play. But let's get through this game first. So, guys, as far as, like I said, I know I'm talking. I want to hear, though, from you. Can the Philadelphia Union take this game? Who's going to step up? Who's it for you that needs to show that, hey, I'm here and I'm ready to play some soccer? Who? Who do you needs to step up? And like I said, 1-1 against Kansas City. Again, you find yourself in these draws. And we need to see a big. I think I can speak for everyone in Philadelphia. We need to see a win. No more sugarcoating it. We need to see a win. So, but let me get to a quick commercial break here, guys, and I'll be right back to you.
All right, guys, if you're a Philly sports fan and you want to travel with your favorite team, then travel with the best. Go to phillysportstrips.com. They have self-travel packages and full travel packages available with round-trip flights from the Philadelphia airport. Packages include direct flights, 4-night stays, all-inclusive tailgate parties, lower-level group tickets. Whatever you want, you got it with phillysportstrips.com. If you want to travel to an upcoming Phillies game, make sure you check out Philly Sports Trips. And do not forget, Philly Sports Trips has all the away trips for the Eagles' upcoming 2023 season. Jump on it now, because you do not want to lose out on all these great opportunities. Go to phillysportstrips.com. All right, guys, when you're staying local and you want to watch a great game or just hang out with some great people, make sure to go to Dolan's Bar at 24 East Sellers Avenue at Ridley Park. Right off of I-95, south of Philadelphia Airport, Dolan's Bar is the place to be. Great music, great times, memorabilia giveaways, great drinks, and even better food. You never know when a former Philly sports icon walks through the door. You got to go to Dolan's, 24 East Sellers Ave at Ridley Park. Tell PJ that EOP sent you. Go to dolansbar.com or follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or even TikTok. We'll see you there for the game.
All right, guys, listen. Hopefully the Philadelphia Union can get a win out there in Texas. But and by the way, thanks a lot, my man Dies, for the great promotion that you do with the sponsors. Angry Anthony's here. He's never happy. He's always angry. What's up, Angry Ant? What's up, buddy? So what's going on with you guys? Um, as far as this team, what's your final predictions? I got this Philadelphia Union team. I think they're going to. I think it's as I'm thinking about this. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Um, and I think after that they should be okay. But I think there's still going to be some fatigue legs from Tuesday's game and so forth. So I want to go a 1-1 draw. Guys, what do you think? Do you think this team's it's going to be a 1-1 draw? Um, who knows? But that's going to be my prediction as well. And before I get into this, I'm going to check also as well. A lot of good solid games. And guys, if you guys, I know um, if you guys have um, MLS, I don't know if you guys have MLS. If you guys have Apple TV and not the MLS package, well, this is going to be a great time for you. Because you can invest in Apple TV right now because this weekend every game will be free on Apple TV. So if you just have Apple TV and not the MLS package, you can watch all these great games. And I'm looking a couple of games I want to invest into. Columbus versus the Red Bull, or no, Columbus are hosting the Red Bull. That's something I want to watch. Um, Houston hosting Portland. I'll definitely invest in that one. Again, there's a lot of games that kind of scroll through. So, your game of the day. Whoo! St. Patty's Day weekend. Give me DC hosting Miami. 2 o'clock start time on Saturday. Oh, and you can't beat that. Ooh, and Sunday games. St. Patty's Day himself have some great matchups. Atlanta and Orlando. Always a good rivalry game. I'll take Orlando in that one. Oh man, just like I said, you got New England and Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati will smoke them. But guys, like I said, there's a lot of MLS games going on Sunday or Saturday. Pat, I hear you weren't at the Wings game. You were sitting in your lazy boot chair, eating pasta and drinking milk at home. You know what? You know what I'm going to do with you, Angry Anthony. You know exactly what I'm going to do with you. Just because you said I'm going to start do this. Okay. Are you happy now? You're proud of yourself? I'm drinking water. You're proud of yourself? You're real proud of yourself? Huh? Angry Anthony, you proud of yourself now? And no, I wasn't being lazy. And no, I know it's pasta Sunday. Okay? All right, relax. I like to just chill. And I was down at the Wings game doing my thing. Um, you know that. Yes. And you're real proud of yourself, huh? You like to see me drink water? You're proud of yourself? You like to see me put down some H2O? Huh? Huh? I bet you want to ask me what I had today for lunch, huh? Some wings. You're proud of yourself? I have some wings and pizza. You're proud of yourself? Uh, but yeah, it's getting down. Angry Anthony, I know you're a good soccerman. How do you feel about the Union on Saturday? Are you frustrated with this team, Angry Anthony, or what's going on with you, bud? Uh, are you frustrated? Or CTH is blaming Jim Curtin. Jim CTH said it needs Jim Curtin fired now. I think that's a little craziness. I think that's a little cuckoo. But hey, listen, that's how you how you feel. That's how you feel. But again, guys, Philadelphia Union must strike back. This is I'm not going to say it's a must-win game, but it'd be nice to get ourselves in the win column. Like I said, me personally, I think it'll be like a 1-1 draw again. I think the Union are that good enough to hold it off, but it's weird. They're good enough to hold off a draw, but not good enough to push you over the edge. Does that sound fair right now? Plus, like I said, just playing so many games twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturday you're booked, and if it's a away game, you have to travel. It's a lot. It's a lot. You're asking out your players. It wears on you. And I knew this was going to happen. It happened at the tail end of their season last year. It was just too much playing. So, guys, again, this Philadelphia Union team needs to find a rhythm, and it all comes back to the coaching. What's Jim Curran going to dial up? What's he going to have us? What's up his sleeve? Aha! Angry Anthony says I have mixed emotions. Yeah, see, Angry Anthony. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I think they were playing possum. I got the Union winning 3-1 if they play their full at their full potential. All right, Angry Anthony, I like how you're thinking. You've been the most positive key word at their full potential. What is this Union team's full potential? So curious to see how if again it all what is Jim Curran going to throw that's going to wow us off our feet if he can. It's like I'm with you, Angry Anthony. I have mixed emotions. I want to be optimistic, but there's the reality part that's kind of weighing it out. You know what I mean? The seesaw's like this right now. Negativity over the positivity. And I can't have that. I can't have that. So, but anyway, guys, going to get ready to wrap up the show here. I want to say thanks to everyone who's checked in. Again, Sixers are putting it all together tonight against the Bucks. Well, at least someone's winning around here because I know the Flyers were getting the doors blown off of them earlier. So we have that going on. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you're out there, I would like to hear one more go through. Give you guys a few more minutes to chime in. Angry Anthony has a 3-1 win. I think he's a little off his rocker, but that's normally how I think about Angry Anthony. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I want to know from other Union fans, what's your prediction here? Do you think they go into Texas and handle business? Do you think Jim Curtin's going to throw a curveball at Austin FC? Do you think Austin FC's not that good? I don't know. They didn't get a win either. They don't have a win either, but they took it to a St. Louis team that was like top marquee team last year in the Western Conference. And they were pretty tough to beat. Angry Anthony, if the Union win 3-1 on Saturday night, I won't. Would it make you feel better? Huh? Would it make you feel better? I have to turn down pasta for a week. What do you want me to starve? You want me to chew on my arm? What do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to eat salads? Huh? I guess I should be eating a salad. Look at this thing. Looks like a hot mess. This is your typical Northeast Philly pasta locker. Okay. This needs to get going away. So maybe you're right. Maybe getting away from the pasta would be a lot better for me. You proud of yourself? You're proud of yourself now? But yeah, we'll see how this Union team makes out. Listen, I'm with you, Angry Anthony. If they could pull out a miracle, I'll be shocked. And look, if they win on Saturday 3-1, I'll sit here and I'll eat pasta in just my underwear. Well, no, let's back that up. We don't want to do that. I don't want to scare anybody. Don't want to scare anybody. Oops. Yes, thank you, Anthony. Yes. Uh, but yeah, curious to know how this Philadelphia Union team is going to make out. A lot of questions, a lot of questions, a lot of eyeballs on one Jim Curtin and what he's going to do with this club. Exciting. I'm curious to see if, how he's going to switch up the rotations. Curious to know who comes off the bench, who starts. I'm excited. I can't wait for Saturday. Saturday, Angry Ant, I know you're with me. You have all four teams playing at the same time. You got, well, you have the Wings, Flyers, and Sixers at 7, and at 8:30 the Union come on. So if you have a 4-set TV, you're going to be looking out, just kind of your head swinging on. No, Anthony, I'm not going to do the Sixers post game, bud. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm here to host down the attack in third. So no, unfortunately, I can't. I think Dives has got you covered there. Um, I just dedicated, doing my time here with the attack in third, flying solo. But I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate you being my number one fan, unlike my idiot broadcast partner, Mike Laro. No kidding. But yeah, anyway, guys, look, I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to everyone here on the Edge of Philly Sports. Guys, and real fast there, Anger Anthony, a game. What's your game you're going to be looking out for? I gave you off a few. I think DC and Miami is going to be the game to watch. Curious to see, this DC team is going to get tested real fast come Saturday at 2 o'clock. Curious to see what they're made of. And what better way to start with with a team like Miami? Oh yeah, all fired up, buddy. All fired up. I am ready to talk some Union soccer. Come on. But yeah. Anyway, guys, corner, Angry Anthony. I gotta start. As soon as I get off the show, I gotta start hitting Weight Watchers, because if they win, I have to turn down pasta for a week. I might start just biting in my tire outside. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm Pat Bernard. I will see you guys next week. Flying solo from now on. But guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned. You have Flyers post game show with Al or Matty B. I forget which one. And then tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, you never know who's going to go flying to the Steel Steps. That's right. Steel Step crew is back tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Guys, make sure you check that out. And, of course, you can check me out live from Marty McGee's Bar out there in Delaware County. The PM and AM show won't be starting at 9 a.m. 11:15 start time. Live on location. Me, Mike, Al, catch the whole PM and AM gang. If you like to see, you want to meet us live, come on out. Oh my gosh. Angry Anthony said something positive for once. He's not calling me an idiot or a moron. I feel like I'm at work. People like to tell me I'm number one at work with that middle finger of theirs. Oh my God. It's really going to rain. Is that why it's 70 degrees? Has Angry Anthony, has he gone soft like Mr. Softy? Well, we'll find out come Sunday. But guys, stay tuned. You guys got plenty more action here on the Edge of Philly Sports Network. Guys, for your host, Pat Bernard, I'll catch you later. Catch you next Thursday. See you later.